I'm Josh Metcalf with Auburn Brewing Company. This is my brew lab. Over here are the kettles. It's a 6-barrel system. I can brew 2 3-barrel beers the exact same time, or I can do one big batch of 6-barrel beer. They're 5 fermenters, and then I have 1 bright tank. We upsized it. Originally it was going to be a 4-barrel system, but we wanted to, everyone told us that it wasn't going to be big enough, so we stepped it up a little bit. All of the equipment is from Colorado Brewing Systems, which is a U.S. company with U.S. steel. All of our kegs are made from the U.S., so we tried to support as much as we can. We've got 5 beers on tap, so we filled all 5 fermenters right away, and we're hoping it's enough to get us through this weekend.
Well, describe the different types of beer that you have then.
So we have our Hop Rod IPA. It's a double IPA. We have our Grease Monkey Stout. We have our Black Rye IPA, which is a ratchet. We have our Rattle Can, which is a Goza. It's a traditional German sour beer, but we added blueberries, citrus, and a little bit of juniper berries to it. And then we have a blonde, which is just a light, easy drinker.
So for the person who doesn't understand what all these barrel numbers mean, maybe go a little deeper into what it means that you're 6-barrel or...
Okay, so 1 barrel is 31 gallons.
I see.
It's almost 200 gallons per batch that I do.
So that's how much you'd make. How often would you make that much?
That depends on demand. So
okay.
If people are going to drink a bunch, I mean, I could brew once a week.
Yeah, but that's probably what you expect, that you'd make a couple hundred gallons a week. Or...
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So how did you learn to do this?
Home brewing.
Yeah.
Emma bought me a little Mr. Beer kit, which is like the Betty Crocker of making beer.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the beer was the best then, but then after a couple years going to different breweries, we got hooked on it. She got me a better kit for Christmas, and I've been hooked ever since.
And so how long has this been in progress, this project, to get open today?
We pulled our LLC in March of 2015.
Okay.
So, and we thought about it and did some planning for probably about a year prior to that. So it's been a long road.
Okay. And so you chose this location. What do you like about this location?
Well, originally we were going to be very small in the back of Lynn Marie's boutique. There was a 400 square foot little area. It was going to be very speakeasy. After we started laying things out, we realized it wouldn't work. But we were going to try to make it work anyways. This building was the only one I really wanted in downtown Auburn because I love the way that it had looked on the outside. And it had really not been much in the last couple years. So we reached out to the owners, just say, hey, if you ever want to sell it, we'd be interested in buying it. They told us maybe 5 to 10 years, and we said that that would be perfect. We could kind of build our sales goals and then reapproach the bank. And 2 weeks later, they said, hey, we want to sell it to you. And it was kind of one of those, wow, are we really going to go this big? So
how long was it putting this all together?
As far
inside,
as
inside the building, yeah.
So the construction took us about 5 months. Mm-hmm. We were supposed to be done in September, but there's a few things as we're going along that we wanted to add.
And what all was involved in converting it to what you have here?
All of the electrical's brand new, all the plumbing's brand new. It was pretty much an empty canvas on the inside, just a block building. We did remove the ceiling. It was only an 11-foot ceiling with an attic. Now the ceiling's like 23 foot at the center.
And you know the history of the building?
It was built in 1920s. We were told that the original owner used to work for the Auburn factory, and when it closed down, he started this. That was the Thatcher family. We're trying to build the rest of the years, but pretty much its whole history has been a gas station service center its entire life, which also made it very difficult to purchase because of the old tanks.
So how do you feel you fit into the Auburn scene now?
We wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Yeah.
We're pretty well rooted here. We hope that we add an asset to Auburn. It's a little different than what most places are. It's a little bit more informal. Just a place to come and chill. Okay, so as you can see, being this an old gas station, we wanted to go keep it with the car theme. So our tap handles are old gas pump handles. I explained the beers earlier. We've got the Ratchet, the Grease Monkey, the Hop Rod, Rattle Can. They're a nice array of different beers. For people who don't normally or say that they like beer, the Rattle Can is our Goza. Honestly, it doesn't taste like a traditional beer at all. So even wine drinkers really like to try it out.
Okay. See how it works. So this is which?
This is the Grease Monkey. This is our stout.
It's a very dark color.
Some people are afraid of dark beers because they think they're really heavy, but really it's just a very small amount of roasted malt that makes the color and adds the roastiness, sometimes coffee or chocolate notes. It's really not a big, heavy, thick beer necessarily. So people should not be afraid of a dark beer.